All right, so I just watched the play or the skit that you put on. Where are you from?
We're from Screen Lake, New York.
Okay, is that way upstate?
Yes, about 4 hours.
And you're down here, I'm guessing, to preach the word of Jesus?
Yeah, we're just spreading hope in the city.
Okay. I didn't totally understand the play. I'm imagining that I've seen a lot of plays put on by kids down here, and it's usually you're representing people taking drugs and feeling suicidal, and then Jesus comes and helps them and is crucified for their sins.
Okay.
Is that pretty much what it summed up?
General, yeah, but we just use drugs and alcohol because it's so prevalent in our culture.
Okay. I saw people slitting their wrists in it.
Cutting.
And I saw a lot of violence, a lot of fighting and beating up.
Yeah, violence in between moms and dads is and abuse in relationships is a real thing today. So why would we hide from that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And you're hoping that people understand that the violence committed against Jesus will help them? Because that's what I saw too, was a lot of violence on the Jesus character.
Yeah, the violence on the Jesus character was more to represent that he suffered for us. It wasn't, the amount of violence doesn't really matter. It's just the fact that he did suffer, and it was a lot of suffering.
All right.
There's no real correlation between the suffering that Jesus experienced and the suffering that we experience. It's just Jesus took it all on him.
Okay. I'm trying to think if I have any other questions. Do you travel around the country, or is New York the kind of place where you end up?
We stay mostly in the Northeast. We do have teams that go to Connecticut and New Hampshire, but New York City is probably the furthest south that we've been this year.
And have you been to Union Square before? Or you said this is the furthest you've been?
This is the first time that we're only a one-year school, so we for this team is all I really know, and this is the first time we've been down here.
And what kind of reception are you getting from the park here?
It's great. People love talking to us. It's really cool how doing a skit like this opens up conversations with people. Normally people just won't give you any time, but if they see you perform, they have questions about it. So.
Have you been feeling a backlash to Christian beliefs in the past, 5 years or something? Or, because that's something I've noticed on the web, and people, the tide seems to be turning where more young people are non-believers now than ever before, and a new generation of non-believers is coming around.
I think it's not only just a generation of non-believers. I think it's just a generation who has decided not to care.
Okay.
I think I know that me personally, I'm a very instant gratification kind of guy. So if it's not going to matter to me in the next 30 seconds, I don't really want to spend time on it. And I think that's where a lot of our non-belief is. They're just not thinking about it anymore.
I would say that the one thing I'd argue about the not caring anymore is I have actually noticed a change where the people are caring more. There's a more than I've ever seen before. People caring about the environment, people caring about lesbian, gay, trans rights.
Correct.
And people speaking out against hatred and stuff more than I saw 10 or 20 years ago.
I would agree.
So I would say that people who don't care, it's disappearing. I would say it's just the care is kind of balancing itself out in a different place, maybe.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that.
All right.
It's just a shifting of priorities, I guess.
Okay.
And if you are, I believe that if we were to return to what Jesus intended for this world to look like, that all those other things would balance themselves out as well. But another problem we have is we just don't have genuine Christians anymore.
What do you think that Jesus intended the world to look like?
I think he wanted a world that loved everybody. That love was central, and so the hate and the violence and the prejudice against ethnic groups or orientations or anything would not exist if we were all loving Jesus equally, because then we would love each other as well, because the Bible says that if you love the Father, you're going to love each other. So.
Do you see a section of Christianity that promotes hate?
I don't see it personally. I know that they do exist.
That's out there?
I've never interacted with it.
Okay.
But I would say that they are not really seeking after Jesus if they're able to promote hate, because Jesus doesn't promote hate.
All right, cool. Very interesting. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
How colorful is that?
Now, why do you let Wendell ride your board, but you don't let other people ride your board, Shaggy?
Oh, because I let Wendell ride my board before. He's not going to be skidding out of tail. He's not going to be sliding out of wheels.
He's going to
sit
get
out.
He takes care of it?
Yes.
I mean, what happened is it's just a modeling gig.
He's not looking at.
You know, I actually wanted a runway. Where people were riding down the runway.
All right, I'll follow along behind you, Wendell, if you got to go. So if you want to get on the website, you eat this and use toilet paper as your napkin, and you pull it all out of this bag here. What is that? What do they call that?
That's chicken with sauce, with all kind, with hot sauce and the regular sauce. That's gonna kill me.
That's right. That's worse than cigarettes, dude.
Take some of this shit off.
Now what you do is you don't throw that toilet paper in the garbage. You just take the toilet paper and throw it right out here.
What, so I can fit in?
Because that's what toilet paper at the park looks like.
I can't do that. I'm green, bro.
I don't know how you can do
Green.
that.
Gotta throw it in the garbage.
So you found that in Tompkins? Or someone found it?
Somebody found it.
I wonder how old it is.
Maybe like 3 days. It's tired right now, but it responds.
Have you fed it anything?
No, but I've been giving it water by straw because I can't feed anything till tomorrow because I'm taking it to a special place
Oh, okay.
where they're gonna give me stuff for it. I already looked up what it needs, so like squirrel milk is closest to like puppy formula with half and half and honey.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey man, do you have a cigarette?
Well, what happened?
Hey, what's up, Shaggy, man? I got into a brawl Thursday night. You don't have to put it that close.
Yeah. Well,
Back the camera up a
just
little.
want to see it.
Just back the camera up a little.
Okay, so what happened?
I just got into a fight. I
Over
drank
what?
Too much. It was a bar brawl. In the
Oh, really?
In the meatpacking district.
All right.
The other guy wound up in the hospital. He's got 2 broken arms and his neck's fucked up.
Okay, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm okay.
All right,
a little
that's
bit
cool.
depressed about it though.
Oh yeah, well, don't worry about it. It'll heal up. You know what I mean? You can put steak. You ever hear that expression? Put a steak
some
on you.
frozen hot dogs.
Yeah,
steak.
yeah. So it doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, but it was like really depressed me and you know.
Yeah, well, it could get. How long ago was this?
Thursday night.
Okay, no way. You're all right. Gotta get some sunglasses.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to see you're still alive.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Next time I get into a brawl, I'm gonna make sure I don't have alcohol.
I thought you were protecting this weirdo that's waving at everybody. Like
No, fuck.
Burger
I
King.
wouldn't go out of my way to get this. Well, nobody really bothers
That
me
guy
too
that
much
stopped you
anyway.
early, he was a sex tourist.
All right. Well, it's no more fights. All right. That
No,
means
no.
more drinking, no more.
No, you're right. No more
You know?
alcohol for me.
Yeah. When the party's over, when you get into fights.
Yeah, no more alcohol.
Hey, Wendell, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, he's smoking. That's your little tent?
Something like that.
What?
Something like that.
Nice, Wendell. I thought you were sewing. That's what. Hey! Oh!
Ay, 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 ay. Oh, 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 oh. Of course he did.
Are you recording this?
Yeah, because he's right there. So what did Signs do? He macked on you?
Yeah, Signs is trying to get it in, but I don't know.
Well, you know, he's a straight man. You're hard to resist.
No, Signs is hard to get. That's what it is.
Oh, he's...
But then again, so is Wendell. They're both very. I don't know.
I like your American theme you got going on. You're all red, white, and blue. Jesus God. No, she's just got this. She's from upstate New York, and they're out here preaching the word of Jesus to people.
He is.
Yeah, he is too.
I, Jesus Christ, I'm here to save your soul. many times you met Bob?
Just now.
That's Bob. And so I get to know you as a friend, then we'll see what happens about the way I hug people.
See ya.
She's getting to know Bob.
I need my Mary Magdalene.
Excuse me, Bob, I'm gonna go make a sign and come back and talk about it. His sign's around?
I didn't see him yet today,
Okay, good.
but he's looking for you. He's been doing this for years, doing the free hugs. He gets a pizza box and writes free hugs on it and then goes around he goes in Times Square, and I think Washington Square Park and does it too, right?
So you just watched it?
Yeah. I mean, you can sit here and just have a whole show for the whole week if you hang out long enough.